guys, it's Monica. Thanks for joining me today for Backyard Boredom Busters. It's a beautiful day outside, so we're going to explore my front garden. I have my sunglasses on because the sun is really bright. I also put some sunscreen on my arms because I don't want to get burnt because the sun is pretty strong today. Have you guys been working on your gardens yet? Can you see my daffodils growing? Let me see if I can move my camera a little bit. Starting to grow. They're getting quite tall, just waiting for the blooms to open up. There's lots of other things in my garden too. Let me show you some of them. Before I start, just want to let you know what you could use for these activities. You don't have to have anything. But with me, I do have a shovel, something that I can scoop with. I also grabbed some plastic cups and bowls that I might want to explore. And I also have some gardening gloves. I don't always like to get my hands really dirty, so I'm going to put these on. And you might find at your house, your kids are a little hesitant to do some of the messy sensory play, but if you gave them a pair of gloves to wear, they might join in a little bit. Okay, probably hear lots of things going on. I hear cars going by and birds chirping. I had some squirrels that were playing out here before. They seem to have taken off though. So I showed you my daffodils that were growing, but I want to show you something else that's growing in my garden. But I'm going to pick it to show you. Are you ready? Let's see if I can find one here. If you listen, you might be able to hear it snap. There it is. You know what these are? They're weeds. And they seem to grow everywhere and anywhere. So I've been working today on pulling the weeds out of my garden. Do you see the part that was under the ground? That's called the root. On the root, there's little tiny roots that come off that as well. I have a really big one I'm going to pick. Hold on, okay? Shake off the dirt and the leaves. Look at that one. It was a big one. Look at the root. Sometimes I let the weeds grow because the bumblebees, they like them. I'm going to try to clean some up today. So if you're outside and your mom or dad are working on their garden, you could help them. Just make sure you ask before you're pulling any plants. Make sure it's the ones that they want to be pulled. Something else you can do when you're outside, you can get your shovel. I'm going to dig up some dirt here. I have some mulch I need to move out of the way. You know what mulch is? Like little slivers of wood that sometimes you put in your garden, and it helps keep the ground below moist. Okay, I'm going to dig up some dirt. Can you count with me how many scoops I have? 1, 2. I don't think I can fit any more in there. I'm going to dump some in my other bowl. If you wanted to get really messy in the garden, you could add some cups of water to add to your dirt. Make some mud pies. Let's see what else I can find. I have some sticks that we've collected on our walks on the trails. This one has a big bend in it. There's another one that's really neat I want to show you. It's really, really dry, but can you see what's growing on the back side of it? Looks like moss. Thought it was a neat looking one. We put it in the garden. See what else I can find. Oh, found something here under the daffodils. Do you have any of these in your garden? It's not a real strawberry. It's just a rock, painted like a strawberry. Just like last week when Angela talked to us about painting rocks to get outside and have fun. I'm gonna put this one back. I also brought out some of my kids' toy trucks. They'd work well too in the garden. This one can probably pick up some mulch and move it around. Well, I'm gonna go and pick some more weeds. I hope you have some fun in your garden. And don't forget, it's okay to get messy. But if you're worried, put on some gloves. Bye, everybody.